Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. At the onset, I would like to express my immense appreciation for Vion and Z Media to launch this eminent year-long campaign called Mission Sustainability Population versus Planet. I understand that this e-Conclave marking the campaign's launch will host deliberations between numerous policy experts, demographic researchers and academicians on socially important themes like population stabilization, empowering women and youth through education, among various others. It is indeed an honor for me to be invited to be a part of this crucial dialogue. Friends, as we are all aware, the world population has increased from 1 billion in the year 1800 to 7.8 billion today. More people require more resources, and as the population increases, the Earth's resources deplete. The population boom has been affecting the planet and the human race in many adverse ways. People in developing countries like India feel the impact of environmental problems more acutely. India is the second most populous country in the world, and according to some estimates, it is set to overtake China as the most populous country in the foreseeable future. Understanding the challenge posed by an expanding population, India has been making exhaustive efforts to encourage adoption of family planning. In fact, I would like to highlight that India was one of the first countries in the world to formulate a national family planning program way back in 1952. This program was later expanded to cover maternal and child health as well as adolescent health and nutrition. Since then, India has taken giant strides in spreading awareness and enhancing adoption of family planning techniques while also ensuring healthier lives for its citizens. Let me tell you that even though India's population has increased from 36 crore in 1951 to 121.02 crore in 2011, the country has witnessed significant decline in both fertility and mortality. The crude birth rate, which was recorded at 40.8 per 1000 in 1951, has declined to 20.0 in 2018. Total fertility rate has declined from 6.0 in 1951 to 2.2 in 2015-16. Death rate in India has declined from 7 in 2012 to 6.2 in 2018. India has also been an important and active member of Family Planning 2020 partnership, advancing collaborative efforts to address the policy, financing, delivery and socio-cultural barriers to women accessing contraceptive information, services and supplies. The alliance, which is now entering its next phase, provided an impetus to our national agenda of protecting mothers and children through improving access to family planning choices. You will be pleased to note from the time of the partnership's initiation in 2012, India added more than 1.5 crore additional users for modern contraceptives, thereby increasing the modern contraceptive use to 55%. During this short span of time, India added 2 new contraceptives, namely the injectable MPA and centromine in the national contraceptive basket. The total allocation for family planning during this period was to the tune of 3 billion US dollars. I am proud to state that India not only achieved its committed targets under the partnership but also exceeded them. In 2016, we launched the ambitious and overarching Mission Parivar Vikas to further intensify our efforts. In line with the vision of Digital India, family planning, logistics management and information system was developed for ensuring last mile availability of the contraceptives. A holistic media campaign covered all aspects of information, education and communication, as well as behavior change communication, and this is how demand generation was achieved. Strengthening post-pregnancy contraception with more than 10 million pregnant women benefiting through PPI-UCD and improving quality remained the central tenets of the program. As a result of our persistent efforts on three key fronts of supplies, services and information, India was able to provide modern contraceptive access to 14.2 crore beneficiaries and thus averting 5.6 crore unintended pregnancies, 18.6 lakh unsafe abortions and 30,000 maternal deaths in 2019. The recent National Family Health Survey 5 also substantiates the effort, as 20 out of 22 states surveyed so far have shown an increase in modern contraceptive use and 21 showing a decline in unmet needs for contraception. In what is a remarkable achievement, India is on the verge of achieving the replacement total fertility rate, with 28 out of 36 states and UTs having already achieved the replacement total fertility rate of 2.1. In fact, in the NFHS 5 survey, results for which are available for 22 first phase states, 19 of these have shown a decline in fertility. Population projection for India and states 2011 to 2036 released in July 2020 indicates that the total fertility rate is expected to decline from 2.37 during 2011 to 2015 to 1.73 during 2031-35. Friends, the overall results depict a success story which was driven by political will and strengthened by improved governance, provision of finances, meticulous planning, implementation and effective monitoring and learnings. India is now in a phase of demographic transition with a substantial percentage of youth population. The youth population in the age group of 15 to 24 years is projected to decline from 233 million in 2011 to 227 million in 2036. However, the proportion of the working age population is expected to increase from 61% in 2011 to 65% in 2036. India is adding 12 million people to the working age population each year. The government, under the exemplary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, is making tireless efforts to help our youth fulfill their potential, meet all their aspirations while contributing to the nation's progress. Ours is a government committed to delivering a prosperous new India where no one is left behind. The Atmanirbhar Bharat of our dreams will be built on the shoulders of empowered youth. Our various policy interventions like National Education Policy, Science, Technology and Innovation Policy, as well as programs like Startup India, Fit India, Eat Right India, and many other stand testimony to our resolve to facilitate holistic growth of our youth, ultimately leading to India's rise as a Vishwa Guru. Friends, India is geared to continue to rationally leverage its youth for stabilization of population by strengthening family planning services and improving girls' education while increasing female workforce participation. All of us very well acknowledge that women's health and empowerment impact the entire nation. All the schemes and strategies initiated by the government aimed the concept of women's empowerment. Over 9 lakh ASHA workers in the country are not only the drivers of health, but also the face of the empowered rural women who are making a difference every day in the community they work in and serve. Girls' education serves not only as an indicator for development, but also an instrument for promoting fertility decline. The government is now ensuring inclusive growth for all through our Honorable Prime Minister's ambitious aspirational districts program, where health, nutrition and education forms important pillars. India made remarkable progress in the past by reducing teenage marriages from 47% to 26.8% and teenage fertility from 16% to 7%. It is evident that the impact of the interventions is now beginning to yield dividends. Today, India is knocking at the door of achieving replacement level fertility and has made remarkable improvement in reducing maternal and child mortality. With commitment and perseverance, India can achieve the goal of population stabilization and advancing the development goals of the country. I thank you all for giving me the opportunity to address this learned gathering. My best wishes for your forthcoming deliberations and to WION for a successful campaign on this very critical issue.